How the fuck you expect me to act? So crack, it's some old Air Max. I told straps cause I'm always solo. Big stick, it look like I'm pogo. Stick, 50 shots in the dick. He got knocked out his feet, knocked out his shoes. He got knocked out his kicks. Got Dior on my feet, Dior on my shoes. These hoes up addicted dick, but you can't even trip. You know they gon' choose. This is a dirty stick, but I still carry it with nothing to lose. I still know a couple niggas that I knew back in school. They missing some screws. Damn, really run up on niggas for a couple of hundred, a couple of blues. So whenever it's drama time, me and all of mine gon' be up in the tunes. Bitch, with TTG, ready to go on. You ready to lose? How the fuck you expect me to act? So crack, it's old Air Max. I told straps cause I'm always solo. Big stick, it look like I'm pogo. Stick, 50 shots in the dick. He got knocked out his feet, knocked out his shoes. He got knocked out his kicks. Got Dior on my feet.
Is the TikTok fashion space dying? Is it dead? These are questions I've been asking myself for a while now, and I wanted to make this video essay where I kind of discuss all these points and what I think the downfall of it was, but I just thought it'd be better to have like a conversation to kind of get you guys' input as well. I wrote down a whole bunch of bullet points that I think have kind of led to it, but if you guys don't know, because I know a lot of you guys follow me because of TikTok and Instagram, and some of you guys only know me directly through YouTube, but I've been posting on TikTok for 3, almost 4 years now. I accumulated 1 million followers. That's kind of like my main platform that I'd used for so long, but now I don't post on it as much or anywhere as near as much as I used to. And I feel like it's for these reasons I'm about to list off. But instead of me rambling, let's go ahead and just get straight into the video. For me, TikTok I always viewed as kind of cringy in like late 2020. I never really wanted it to be a platform that was like I would use, because I've always just thought of it as like a dancing platform. I preferred Instagram, and the main reason why I used these platforms wasn't to get like famous or popular or anything like that. Dude, I live in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Like, I don't know anyone who's really into fashion all that much. So for me, Instagram was like a place you could talk to people and get a community of people who were interested in the same things like I was. And TikTok slowly became that for me, where it was like I just posted stuff I liked because I just wanted to find other people who liked similar things. And then from there, it just happened to be that it worked out for me, and it kind of turned into a career for me. This leads to my next point of the fashion community now. I don't even know if there is one, if I'm being real with you. I've seen all the flows, I've seen everything that's came through, that's gone out, and I don't know if it's the constant recycling of trends or how fast trends move on TikTok to begin with, which could be another point entirely. It almost feels like if you're not in LA and if you're not in New York, there's no point. Those are the only people who seem to have a community, and it's because they link up every single day. There is no, oh, if you live in Nebraska but you care about fashion, that you just have this like you can be cool with everybody. Like, it doesn't feel like that anymore, like how it used to. And I don't know why. Well, I do know why. You just have to live in one of these big cities, and that sucks. I don't want to have to move to a New York or to a LA in order to be seen as cool or to live a aesthetic life. And it kind of sucks that it drained the whole community because of it. With the popularity of the Get Ready With Me format on TikTok, now people are trying to hit that 1 minute mark on videos in order to be able to get paid. And it seems like everyone has the craziest story and the craziest life you ever had. I know there's some people who are truly living that life, like I'm sure of it. But a majority of people I just know aren't. It seems like people are fabricating some of these stories in order to create the illusion of like this insane life that they're living, and I can't relate to it. Like, even if it's true, I can't relate to you because I don't live that life. And this kind of ties into the whole, you have to be in New York, you have to be in LA, and it just makes it even harder for me to relate to you in the community. I don't even know how many videos I've made. If I had to guess, I would say it's over 1,000. I would even say I might be pushing 2,000 videos. There was a period of time where I would post 3 videos a day. For about a solid year, 2 years, I posted 3 videos a day. With how fast TikTok fashion trends move and how fast trends can be, I'm burnt out. But that's the story with a lot of like OG fashion content creators is I think it's just a genuine sense of burnout. You followed the algorithm so much for so long that now you're tired. There's not much more you feel like you could talk about. How many more times can I show you my shoe rotation? How many more times can I show you my pants rotation? How many more times can I make an outfit? But how many more times can you do it while being you? Because at some point, you have to just start being trendy to be able to constantly put it out. But I don't want to just do the trendy combos. I don't want to do that. But it seems that's the only way for you to be able to post the content to begin with, you know? I cannot stand the TikTok shop. If I could eradicate the TikTok shop, I would. I think it's the worst thing that's ever been created. The fact that now on TikTok, it kind of rewards users to make videos to sell you a product rather than actually just buying and utilizing products, and then maybe you just happening to want to do the same is crazy to me. Every time you scroll on TikTok, 1 out of 5 videos is someone promoting some item on the TikTok shop. And it's always something garbage. I don't want to buy the Pro Clubs tee. I don't want to buy your crappy hoodie. I don't want to buy, and sometimes they're just flat out scams. Like, I don't want to buy these things. And people now format their videos to sell you it. Instead of a video being like, things I've been into recently. And you just talk to me about things you like. Now it's like 2 things that you like, and then you squeeze in, oh, and I bought this thing off the TikTok shop, and it changed my life. You should buy the same thing. Now I'm like, dude, your whole video was just an ad to basically sell me this so you can make a commission off of it. Like, do you even really like those things to begin with? I have to question everything. And it makes it where now I despise any video that has that little orange shop icon at the bottom. I scroll past it. I don't even watch it. And I get it. Money can be made for those influencers who utilize it, but I can't stand it. And I feel like that right there might be the biggest downfall for the reason why the TikTok fashion community sucks. It's because now you just have people who just do this all the time. It's kind of rare now that you just see a genuine person throwing out what they just genuinely like. One of the last points I have is the potential TikTok ban here in the US. And I feel like maybe that's led to a couple people maybe not posting the same they used to. But that's something that on TikTok you deal with every year is the potential ban. This one looks the most like legitimate, like it could happen. And I think in years prior, I probably would have been like, I'd have been more freaked out because that's your job at the end of the day is to post on TikTok. I think now is probably the first time where I care that TikTok can be taken away because I think it's stupid that the US government has gone to this point where out of all the things we struggle with, like, I don't know, affordable housing, that this is the thing that's been accelerated to happen. And it's even dumber because I don't like Mark Zuckerberg. How is it that he is now going to be able to monopolize on this potential banning? You can get political with it, you could get however you want, but I think the ban is incredibly stupid to begin with. But all that to say, I almost think if the ban was to happen, it's kind of like, hey, it was a good run, you know, like, how much further could you really gone with TikTok? And I feel like that's probably what a lot of fashion content creators are thinking is like, hey, it was a good run. And as much as I love making videos, and you can see it like in YouTube now, I love making videos. I've been making videos for 15 years. I've done home videos since I can remember. But TikTok as a whole doesn't really push out videos based around creativity. it more so pushes it off of how quickly can you grab someone's attention and hold it. And I think that probably has hurt the platform and hurt how far you can go within fashion on that space. So I think this ban as a whole is one of those where I think it sucks because it eliminates a source of, you know, freedom of speech from Americans. But at the same time, it's one of those where I'm like, it probably makes you go, hey, it was fun while it lasted, you know? And it might be one of those things that also leads into the space just slowly dwindling, is people don't know how much you can really, you know, how many eggs can you really put in that one basket, because it can all just go away. At the end of the day, maybe I'm washed. You know, I've done it for so long on the platform, reinvented, created new formats, created new types of videos. I've seen it all. You know, I've ridden the waves. Maybe I'm washed. You guys tell me in the comments below, do you think the fashion content, you know, the fashion space has drastically changed? Is it for the better? Is it for the worse? Is it dying? Is it already dead? Dude, I don't know. You know, I don't know anymore.